know how well it's going to work or not, or if it's going to work or not. I guess we'll see. Wait on some people to filter back in here. Getting about sick of modern technology, I can tell you that. It doesn't exactly work so well. So hopefully y'all find me over here. Hey, there's Witch of Heart. I hope it's the charm, I can tell you that. I'm tired of switching it, man. Every weekend I try this and it ends up being broke into 5 or 6 different parts. I don't know what the problem is. It seems the video works fine, but for some reason it drops the chat and I can't figure out why. There's nothing I can do on this end. I've tried everything that I can do and nothing fixes it, so I don't know. I'm not sure what to do about it. Like Doctor Who with the phone booths. Yep, she's right, Sovereign. It's called a TARDIS. Just saying. Just looks like a phone booth. Hey, there's Lisa again. Phone box. I tell you what, I probably have more luck with a damn phone booth and some dial-up, because I ain't getting much out of this high-speed shit, don't seem. It might be YouTube. I have no idea. As long as I sit still, it's great. I start moving around and it's a crapshoot. Sometimes it hangs in there, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I get shit I've had over 2 hours before and it runs fine, and then at other times it doesn't. You know, I can get 5 minutes out of it before it breaks, so I don't know. I never know what it's going to do. No, Lisa, actually my like ratio would be a lot better if I could stick with one video, believe it or not. No, Sundown, we can't blame Eugene tonight. Well, we can blame him, I suppose, but unfortunately. Lisa said she can blame Eugene. Yeah, go ahead, blame Eugene. It's all his fault anyway. He must be hexing me from home, giving me the stink eye or something. I don't know what the deal is with that. I wonder how Chili manages to stay live so long, keep his chat driving all over the damn place. It don't work for me inside this small town. There's got to be a simple explanation for it, I would think. Lord KJW, how you doing out there tonight? Good to see you. There's JR again. Hello, JR. Hey, there's Pat. Yeah, you found us, I guess. You just got to jump from stream to stream, I suppose. It's getting to be kind of a pain in the backside. You're right, Sovereign, it might be. I have no idea. But, man, if it is, then it just changes at weird times, because, like I say, sometimes I can drive around and get more than a couple hours out of it, and sometimes I can't get 5 minutes. So there's got to be a simpler explanation. I just don't know what it is. Hey, there's Debose Nation. How you doing tonight, sir? Good to see you out there too. No, I haven't, Sundown. No, I haven't. But since it's YouTube is the only thing that has a problem, I'm assuming it really doesn't have anything to do with that. Yeah, I saw that ZXL Master. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. That's already been tried. It doesn't work. There's nothing I can do about it. Everything on my end does absolutely nothing. The only thing I can do is shut it off and start another one. You might cross through a few more if you try to hang up with me tonight, Ed. No, Debose Eugene isn't with me tonight. He's staying at home. Him and his old lady are having a date night, I guess. Oh, Lord, KJW. Chili always blocks people who disagree with him. He's been blocking people who disagree with him for years, apparently. Yeah, Lisa, I suppose I could try that. Delete the app, try to re-download it. I don't know if that's going to make much of a difference. I don't know. But I might give it a shot. Yeah, we've tried that too, Archangel 4. That didn't work either. Are you asking me, Witch of Heart, what happened that made me realize that Chili wasn't who he says he is? Well, it was actually very easy for me. I noticed what he was saying. See, when he was first here, I wasn't watching his videos. I hadn't watched. I didn't really know him. I knew a lot of other auditors, but I didn't know anything about Chili personally. I just heard he was here to help somebody, you know, and so I come in to help him do that. And I followed him around here for about a week and a half, but I was always 25 or 30 yards behind him, so I didn't hear what he was saying into his camera because I wasn't right up there, you know, in the middle of it. And because of that, once I started to listen to what he was saying, and once I started to, you know, trying to serve paperwork, quote unquote, as he would say, you know, I realized that he's got me doing shit that's just dumb. Like he really has no clue what he's doing. It didn't really take long, you know, and then I started checking into him, and, you know, he got really upset about that because I had questions. So that's kind of how that ended up. He turned on me first. Hello, Bloody Panda. How you doing tonight? Good to see you out there. I hope that answers your question, Witch of Heart. If it doesn't, ask a more straight one, and I'll try to give you a better answer. But once I realized trying to, you know, do paperwork and file lawsuits and all that kind of stuff that he had me here doing, it didn't take me long to figure out he didn't know what the hell he was doing, you know. And if he's going to lie about that, he'll lie about anything. And that's when I started checking on some of the other stuff that he said. I might have jumped into the hole before I realized how deep it was, but I'm not a dumbass. And because of that, you know, I can put one and one together and still come up with two. And Chili's a liar no matter how you slice it and dice it. Smart ass, Lisa. I love you, but you're smart ass. You might have to give me a boost. Never know. Of course, I'm so small, you could probably just pick me up and throw me up in it. Lisa's a good bit taller than I am, for sure. hotspot booster. I'm not sure how that'll work. I don't know nothing about that kind of stuff. Yeah, I know you are, Lisa, which means you're taller than me. Not that that takes much, and it ain't saying much for anybody that is taller than me. Hell, if that's the only goal you had, you're still not very tall for sure. You are 100% correct, Lord KJW. It's not the only problem with chili, but it is the main one. Yeah. Oh, you don't have to worry about me tonight, Tiffany. I'm standing up driving the car. I don't need that booster seat tonight. I'm just going to stand up and drive all night long. Which of heart, you're 5'5". Well, I'm 5'4", so you still have me beat by an inch. There you go. I'm exactly 64 inches tall, 5'4". Just a little feller. Ain't no bigger than a popcorn fart, as they say. Short people have to, I have to look up to short people a lot. Oh, I appreciate it, Lord KJW. Yeah, I always let everybody joke about my height. It don't bother me. I'm not self-conscious about anything. I don't have an ego like that. At least you can't hurt it anyway. Right? That's what I need, Archangel. I did ask for several things. I asked if I could have a light bar and sirens. They told me no. And I asked them if I could have one of their police radios, and they told me no, of course. So, didn't stop me from asking, but I didn't get any of my requests, that's for sure. Sovereign Jesus. Little short shit brother, huh? Yeah, well, When they say, I can't believe they stack shit that high, I always say, well, shit, I ain't that high. I didn't have to stack very much. It didn't take a whole lot. Well, Lord KJW, I hope that when people see my heart, I hope they see a man that they can at least feel they have some common ground with, See that I'm not, definitely not chilly and nothing like him. And apparently I'm not like many of the other 1A auditors either. So apparently I'm just kind of an anomaly in the auditing world. I'm just a little bit different. Not only am I different, my channel's completely different, As I was saying earlier, I'm gonna work on some different content. Maybe try to get us a weekly show on like an opinion piece where we can talk about things and and give our opinions to that. And I'll have Sovereign and sometimes Eugene and I have another cousin that I can't wait for y'all to meet. That way he's pretty comical like me. He likes a lot of the one-liners. And no, I didn't say that exactly, Sovereign. I didn't say it exactly. Oh my gosh, you have an 8-year-old that's 5 foot tall? Jeez. Of course, I don't know why I'm acting all surprised. Hell, all them kids are as tall as I am. I can fit right in a junior high pretty easy. As long as you don't see my face, you can't tell I'm not one of the kids. I believe you, Lisa. I think he is going to be a giant. Witch of Heart, Sovereign Soul is spicy every night, believe me. He should come with a warning label, he's so spicy. Like on those hot sauces that you see on the shelf, how you can clean your driveway and they tell you not to use it if you're pregnant or all that stuff. He should have one of those. Well, be careful where you're headed to there, Lord KJW. We'll see you when you come back. Appreciate you. Thank you. Looks like it's going to be another boring night. That's right, Witch of Heart. He should come with one of those labels. Stop talking about hot sauce, man. If I lived that close to Mexico, I'd be down there eating some of that, I promise you. Not yet, Blue Bear. Don't seem to be a whole lot going on out here tonight. Seems fairly quiet. How are you doing tonight, by the way? It's good to see you out there. Glad you come to join us for a minute. You're right, Lisa. Boring nights mean everyone is safe, which is my favorite kind of night. Eugene always prays for someone to get pulled over. Me, I always pray they don't. You know, as an auditor, it sucks for content, but I'd rather have zero content and know that no one was pulled over. Makes for a better night, I think. It definitely makes for a better night for those who are pulled over, for sure. Lisa, that's about right. The only thing dropping's my chats. Enjoying a day off. Why'd they give you a day off, Blue Bear? How'd you get so special to get a day off, sir? Must be nice to have a day off. You're right, Sovereign. They have no roof. Absolutely zero on the roof. Roseanne Mossman, how you doing tonight, dear heart? Good to see you. I'm glad you're back to being yourself tonight. Who the hell were you last night is the question. If you're being yourself tonight, who were you last night? Sixth Estate AZ, hosting a frosty beverage for all you recovering alcoholics. There you go. Drink to them. Hey, Angie, glad you made it back. I bet they don't want to deal with the grumpy bear. I know I wouldn't want to deal with the grumpy bear. You don't seem all that bad, though, Blue, I gotta admit. As all the bears out there, you don't seem so bad. That's for what little bit I know you anyway. You seem like a pretty cool cat. I keep forgetting that Sergeant Blue Bear. I keep forgetting that rank in there. Sorry about that. Chicken limbo. Shit. You know what's funny about that, Archangel for Truth, is if I do enter a limbo contest, I generally win because I'm usually the shortest person in the group that's playing. So I am kind of lucky that way. It's just not a game people play very often. Of course it isn't, because I can win, so that, you know, it's not a game that comes along very often. Patsy Cline was Patsy Hensley, huh? Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, I seen it, Blue Bear. I was right there. Rosie 316. Roseanne, different phone, different name. Well, hello. Welcome back under a different name. Now I see the problem. You just being all kinds of people, ain't you? You like chili. Just take one sock off, put another one on, just become somebody else, I reckon. You know, the interesting thing about the last name Hensley is my great grandfather on my mother's side, my grandmother's father was a Hensley. Not that that makes me any more important than I was before, but apparently I got a little Hensley in me too. I'm like a grade A Heinz 57 here. I'm made up of a little bit of everything. You swept a theater stage with George Carlin, huh? That would have been an interesting sweep. I'd like to have spent that kind of time with George Carlin. I'd say probably the biggest star I ever met was Ray Charles. That was back when I was in junior high. Been hell, it's been a lifetime ago now. Been a long time ago. Yeah, Sovereign, that was 7 dirty words you couldn't say on TV then. You probably can now. Man, TV's become like soft porn, it seems. I'm always amazed to turn around and look at the TV and see some of the shit that they actually play on there. Smoked hash. Jeez. What stories to tell? I'm so damn boring, I don't have any of those kind of stories to tell. Met Dan Blocker. Played craps with Rodney Dangerfield. Is that true, Lisa? Got a high with Osley. Hello, Art. How you doing tonight? Good to see you out there, sir. Always good to have everybody around. I'm glad y'all came to hang out with me a bit. Keeps me from being so bored. Almost ran over Sam Kennison. That's one way to get your stars in order there. No, there's no magnet around. It's right in the middle of my windshield, so there's no magnet anywhere near it, no speakers. The only speakers I have up front are in my doors, and they're down on the floor. So no, I'm nowhere around any speakers per se, or any other magnets that I'm aware of, unless Hyundai puts a big damn magnet in the dash somewhere that, I don't know about, which is possible. Hell, you never know what some of these car makers do. Being a mechanic, I can tell you, you never know. I know if I ever meet somebody and they tell me they're an engineer, as soon as the car company comes out of their mouth, I'm going to slap them, open hand slap them with everything I got about 5 or 6 times. It'll be worth a night in jail, just so I can have my revenge for the way they put these things together. It's a possibility, Sovereign Soul, but wouldn't that kick it off altogether and not just part of it? Would it be able just to intercept the chat? You reckon those are on 2 different things? They gotta be. They gotta be on 2 different things. If the live still works, the video still works, and for some reason the chat goes out. Apparently it's 2 different feeds. I'm just not sure how that works. Does anyone in the Ironton area miss what? CDEC? I don't even know what that is. 6th Estate, right off the top of my head. YouTube has been updated, which I tried that too. I've tried everything that I can try on my end, so. You might be right, Blue Bear. But the auto engineers definitely need someone to reach out and slap them a couple times. It's not that things have to be engineered this way. They do that on purpose. That's the worst part. They do it on purpose, and they like it, and we pay them thousands of dollars to do it. Maybe we are the worst people on earth, because hell, we're the ones that keep paying these assholes to be assholes. Some of them idiots still pay Chili to be morons, so there you go. Yeah, Archangel for Truth, I know they do. I would assume that they probably don't have one here just simply because they probably can't afford it. But that doesn't mean that they don't bring them in every now and then. Then again, what the hell would I know? They probably got things I ain't never heard of. Hey, there's Danny Sharp. How you doing tonight, Danny? Good to see you out there, sir. Were you able to get a hold of that lady? Because I'd like to get that GoFundMe or whatever it is that she's got. If you have it there and you're not able to put it in, I could come and get it. I could run by there, you know. But if you get that, I'd like to have it. I'd like to put it up so that people know where to donate. Oh, you're asking us if we miss Chili? Oh, hell no. There ain't nobody misses Chili here. Chili comes back here. Oh, yeah, he won't come back here because I'm here. But if he were to come back here, he wouldn't get the welcome that he got the first time around. I promise you. All right, Danny, just let me know when you get it, Bubba, and I'll quit asking. Just whenever you get it, let me know, and I'll either run by and get it, or we'll get it put in here or something. So that way we can make sure we get that out there so people can find it if they want to donate. You're right, Danny. Fuck Chili. Fuck you, Chili. Has become one of my favorite sayings. Fuck you, Chili. You know, sometimes I just wake up and the first thing on my mind is fuck you, Chili. Then I get out of bed and go on with my day, happy as a lark. Hey, there's Red Sox. He don't stop. Sometimes you gotta stop. Sometimes you ain't got a choice, you gotta stop. You're right, Sovereign. He's an alfalfa male. Must be why his hair looks like that. Alfalfa male. Electronical, technographical stuff is easy. Hey, there's Queen Bee. Hello, Queen Bee. How you doing tonight? Good to see you out there. Glad you come to join us. I guess we'll take a drive. Hopefully we don't lose the chat, guys. I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see what happens. It'll either work or it won't, right? It's been my thought on it. It'll either work or it won't. Hello again, Colin. Hey, there's Mask Ranger. Good to see you. My lights are on. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. You think you should have a wrench, Red Sox? Why do you think you should have a wrench, sir? I'm interested in that reply. Why is it do you think you deserve a wrench? Reason's good enough. Hell, I'll give you one. I don't care. Oh, guys, relax. He ain't gonna come up with a good enough reason to get a wrench. Shit. I know Red Sox. I know exactly who he is. He might not think so, but I know better. He just comes in here to be a pain in the ass every now and then, so we let him. Never know, maybe he'll learn something while he's in here, you know? Never know. Everybody stands a chance to learn something. Hell, even I can be taught. You'd be surprised. I learn pretty quick. Iron some baseball bats. Too bad they don't offer them on that store, huh? Closet convert. Jeez, Art. You probably can, Logan. It's not like we have a lot of gas stations in town, so, you know, the choices are limited. Choices are very limited. Don't have a lot of gas stations we can go to around here. You might be right, Colin. He might be looking for a friend. The problem is he ain't managed to find one yet. He don't know how to treat a friend. He doesn't know what that word means. He thinks that word means that that person loves him and only him and agrees with everything he has to say. To Chili, that's a friend. That's what he believes. Having fun yet? I said, are you having fun yet? Well, go home. Wait, what are you waiting on? Huh? What are you waiting on, Christmas?
I know, right? I have an hour.
Lock the doors, go home.
We haven't had a customer in like an hour.
Sorry, guys, I'm sitting here bugging the lady that works at the local auto parts store. What's that? I'm running live, so don't say anything you don't want heard.
Huh?
I said, I'm running live, so don't say anything you don't want heard.
We've just been slow.
You'll have that. Well, hell, if you actually had auto parts in here, somebody might come in here to buy it. But, you know, since they have to go to another store to get it anyway, might as well just go over there and get it. It's been my experience.
Whatever. You still come in here.
Well, yeah, I come in there just to be let down generally. But I do come in.
You come in just to deal with the employees.
I'm a soft heart for hard luck cases. That's what it is. Well, dear heart, you have yourself a good night.
You too.
Yeah, that little old lady right there always refers to me as kitty litter, guys. Very first time she ever met me, I'd stopped in here to buy a bag of that oil dry, and I was bitching about the price of it, and talking about kitty litter being cheaper, and because, you know, it's pretty much the same damn thing. And she didn't know my name, and so she just started calling me kitty litter. And then whenever I'd call in on the phone, I'd just say, hey, this is kitty litter, and at least she knew who I was talking about. So, you know, it worked out. That's a hell of a nickname, ain't it? Kitty litter. How the hell does somebody end up with the nickname Kitty Litter? Only Terry, only Ironton Auditor can come away being called Kitty Litter. It's pretty bad. There's 2 auto parts stores in Ironton, and everybody that works at both of them, I think, know me on a first name basis when I walk in. I work on a lot of old broken down crap, make it run again, and of course I got to get parts somewhere. My favorite place to get them is Rock Auto online, but not everybody can wait 2 or 3 days for their stuff, so sometimes we got to jump on it right now and pay whatever they want so we can get it running and get them back on the road. There you go, that's a good one. I could make a sock account called Kitty Litter. That might work out pretty good. There's another crazy name for y'all to throw at me every now and then, the Kitty Litter. You're asking me if Tudor's Biscuit World, it's all right. It's not my favorite place, but it's all right. They make some okay biscuit sandwiches. There you'll get like cheese, eggs, and bacon with a hash brown all on the biscuit, you know, and they have really cool names like the Duke and the Herd and all kinds of stuff. They even have a Peppy. It's pepperoni with melted cheddar cheese on it, called a Peppy on a biscuit. If you're a hillbilly and love biscuits, you probably like Tudor's just fine. Hey Jason, how you doing? Good to see you out there tonight. There you go, Kitty Litter Audits, that might work. You reckon that'd make Chili happy if I didn't call myself Auditor anymore, just called myself Ironton Kitty Litter? Yeah, Lisa, they have beans and cornbread. I don't know why somebody would go pay for beans and cornbread. That's one of the things you can make at home, make it taste better than anything I've ever seen to buy, personally. That's my personal opinion. Of course, I guess you have to be ready to eat beans for several days, because once you get a pot of them going, you know, they all ain't going to go at one time, generally. I have to admit, I would never go there to buy beans and cornbread. I just eat that at home. I'm doing great, Jason. Good to hear that you're doing all right. Or good to read. I guess I ain't hearing shit, am I? But it's good to read. No, we don't have a Chili's here, Roseanne. Let's see. I think there's one in Huntington, or Barbersville, excuse me. There's one in Barbersville up by the mall. But it's in West Virginia. That's not here. We don't have them here. Ironton's not big enough for a Chili's, I don't reckon. Was that Red Sox said the sausage gravy was the best? Now, I do love gravy. Did you, Jason? You gonna put that video up somewhere? Put it out so we can see it? I'm always interested in the cop videos if you got them out there. Hey, there's Javista. How you doing tonight? Good to see you out there. Soon, Jason. The sign says coming soon. Of course, it's been coming soon for a year or two now, like everything else around here. Apparently, they need to redefine what soon means, don't they? Because apparently soon doesn't mean what the rest of us think it means. They haven't even broke ground on that place yet. I was told by somebody that they weren't going to put it in there now, so I don't know that that's true, but that's what I heard. Oh, do you have a channel, Jason? Get me that link, so I'll be able to find it. I'd like to see your channel, or at least that video anyway, for sure. I'm always interested. Like chili coming soon. Something like that. Hey, Fab Daddy, appreciate you stopping by, man. Appreciate you very much. Thank you. Alrighty, we'll probably be here, Witch. So we'll be happy to see you come back. Tell you what, well, guys, it's about time for another cup of coffee. So I guess I'll take y'all in and get a cup of coffee. How's that sound? If it sounds bad, then you're just out of luck because you're going in with me to get a cup of coffee, whether you like it or not. That's what's about to happen right now. Y'all know me and my coffee. I could live without it, but why the hell would I want to do that? I can't think of a good reason to go without coffee. Colin, I like tea. I don't mind tea at all, actually. I drink a lot of tea. I like chamomile tea is actually one of my favorites, but I'll drink just about any kind of tea except for green tea. I don't care for it much. English heritage, huh? You guys know, actually, one of my favorites is Earl Grey. I really like Earl Grey tea. And I especially like the double bergamot that they have out now. It's really strong bergamot. Dark chocolate with THC, is that what you said? Right? That sounds good. I don't know if I should be drinking that shit driving through town, though.
No, but I'm getting ready to eat it.
Oh, there's plenty of spots around here to fish, Archangel. There's a lake, Vesuvius Lake, which is a like a state thing. There's the river, which I wouldn't touch. But my favorite are the strip mines. That's usually where you get the best fishing around here. Though I've never tried to night fish there. The only tea you drink is a Long Island iced tea. That don't even have tea in it, does it, Roseanne? What am I doing with that?
You're taking it home.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, it's banana cream. It's amazing.
Well, I'll put that somewhere. Appreciate you. Thank you.
I appreciate you.
All right, guys, let me get you switched back around here. There we go.
I'm going to try to get out fish when the rest of no cigarette. You know, coffee for me.
Hey, everybody, say hi to the Nelia. She's the one that keeps the coffee hot and fresh here. I got her back here tonight.
Hi.
Logan said, Terry is such a gentleman. She so totally grabbed his butt. No, No, unfortunately, no one ever grabs my. Of course, if you did go to grab it, it's only like 2 fingers wide, so you wouldn't get much of a handful.
It's about as wide as my hand.
I ain't even got enough ass to hold my pants up. That's why I got to have my belt so tight, you know.
You gotta make extra holes.
Right? Hey, Dark Watch. Actually, yeah, I guess. I don't know if behaving is what I do. I'll be something, whether I have or not. We'll see how that goes as the night goes. But I haven't managed to get in trouble yet. But I'm not making any promises that I won't. I'm just saying I've managed so far not to get in any trouble. It's not my plan, but it doesn't mean it won't happen, I suppose. He's at home, Art. He's spending the night with the lady. Him and his wife wanted to have a, you know, she wanted to go to, like, out to eat and, you know, watch a movie and stuff like that, so. Are you asking me how much the shirts are, Danny? I don't know. That's a shop on there. If you would like to have one because you're here in the local area, I can get you a shirt just as easily from a guy here. So if you want to do that, let me know. Happy wife is a happy life. Somebody lied to you, Colin. Somebody lied to you, sir. That's not necessarily true either. I'm probably going to get bashed for that comment, ain't I? Oh, that's not true, Art. He's not completely shameless. He makes us all feel ashamed sometimes with some of the stuff he says. He's not completely shameless. No wife is no life. I don't know about that. I guess that depends on how you look at it. Obviously, I couldn't make it my whole life without one either, so I'm working on number 2 now. Cop car just went up through there. Just ask your wife. That sounded about right. Oops. Tell you what, guys, I've learned how to be happy anyway. Just learn how to be happy no matter what. Once I got old enough to understand that happiness is a state of mind and I get to choose at any time, I've been a lot happier person after that. A lot easier to be happy when you realize that you can stop being anything else that you are right now anytime that you want and just choose to be happy. Find the reasons that you have to be happy. Find what you have to, you know, find those blessings in your life. And when you start finding those and counting them, you'll find that they way outnumber the bad stuff for sure. and life tends to turn out a little better that way. Hey, there's Britt Biatch. How you doing this evening? Good to see you out there, by the way. We have more than one stoplight and stop sign in this town, Debo, so we got quite a few, actually. We're not just a one-horse town anymore. You can fit 3 or 4 in this one now. $9:38 a.m. there, huh? Well, it's 8:38 p.m. here, or somewhere pretty close to that. We're about 12 hours apart, it sounds like. Did you tell me you were in Australia, Colin? Am I right about that? I think that's what he had said. I say that every time we get out like this, don't I? I can never remember where everybody's from. I think Debos is from Canada, Colin's from Australia. I believe Alice is from Ireland. I'm trying to remember, guys. I really am. It's hard. All I have is a name on a screen, so it's hard. On the West Coast, huh? Is that anything like the West Coast in America? Because the West Coast here is a lot different than the East, for sure. Don't like the East. Well, I don't know if it's a matter of like or not, but the East Coast and the West Coast of this country are definitely like 2 different worlds, for sure. 2 entirely different worlds. People think completely different, for sure. Get out west, it's a lot different than it is over here. Oh, thank you, D-Bose. Appreciate the update there. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing great. I think they just tune in to see me make a fool of myself. They like to watch me drive around in circles for nothing, I suppose. We do a lot of that, but hey, that's what it's about. You can't catch them if you ain't out looking, for sure. Do I really think so about what, Lisa? I missed that one. Do I really think so about what? The differences in the sides of the country? Is that what you're talking about? Yes, Lisa, I know so because I've been there. I've talked to people on both sides, of course, because I live over here on the eastern half. Been over here my whole life, and I've been out to California once. And the mindset out there is a little bit different. The people are a little bit different. The way they think is just a little bit different from us over here. Their days are set up pretty good, though. They usually get to work 3 hours early because, like, they have to be open and running when the banks are open over here at 9 a.m. So, you know, their day's in 3 hours before ours is. They got a lot of their evening to play with, a lot of sunlight left. Just the people are a little different, you know. That's California. Maybe it's just California. Maybe it's not the entire West Coast. I wouldn't know. I've not been in any of the other states out there other than California as far as the coastal states. Oh, Alice, thank you. Is that why you watch? Because you like me? I appreciate it. You know I love all you. That's why I try to do the live. That way at least we get to talk while we're out. You're right. Chili is the West Coast guy. Now you know why he thinks all screwed up. And it was even him that said so, that out there in LA you can have two opposite thoughts in your head at the same time and be okay with it. So now you know why Chili loves LA. It's because he don't know what the fuck he's doing, and he seems right at home out there, or at least he thinks he is anyway. Apparently he thinks everybody out there is like him, dumb as a rock, don't know left from right, and couldn't make up their mind even if they did. Of course, I guess they can have both ideas in their head and not have to make up their mind. One of the great things about being in LA, I guess, according to Chili. That's what he said, not what I said. That proves a bit how people think out there. They're a little different than us. Of course, I got to admit, from southern to northern Ohio, it's like two different worlds too, for that matter. You know, I go up north and they think I'm from Texas. You know, apparently they've never met any real southerners. You know, they think I'm from Texas. They don't realize I'm from the same state they are. You start getting up above central Ohio and into central Ohio and northern Ohio, and you're talking, you know, true Yankees up in that way. A little different than us down here. Yeah, you're right. Columbus is way different than Ironton. I lived up there for, I don't know, about 8-10 years, something like that. It's almost 10 years, a little over 9, I think. And yeah, it's a lot different than it is here. A whole big bunch different. Things just definitely aren't the same in Columbus, for sure. I didn't much like it up there. It's too much city for me. They thought you were from Georgia, huh? That sounded about right. I've had them ask me if I was from Texas. Yes, we are right at the Kentucky border, literally. As a matter of fact, I'll show you how quick it is to get to Kentucky from here. Y'all want to take a ride across the bridge again at night? I know y'all like those lights. Eugene's not with me, so we can go do that if you want. And that'll show them how close we really are to Kentucky here. Oh, you've not been over the bridge yet? Well, you'll get your chance right now, kind of. You'll get to go over it with me anyway. I'll drive you across. So here we go. We're turning on the bridge right now. Show you how close to Kentucky we are. And here you go. Y'all see the sign up there up top. That's the Kentucky state line sign right now. Here you go. Now you're entering Kentucky. That's how close to Kentucky we really are. So there you go. We are actually in Kentucky right now. That's as far away as we are. It literally is just right across the river. So there you go. There's a quick little trip to another state. If I had another 10 or 15 minutes to spend, we could be in West Virginia in just a few minutes. In less than 15 minutes, we can be in all 3 states here, Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia. We're all right here together, jammed up here in the tri-state area. Oh yeah, Katie D. A lot of people live in one and work in another around here. It's I've mainly worked in Kentucky when I was younger. It's, you know, there really aren't that many jobs around Ironton or the Ironton area, so I always had to work over in Ashland, Kentucky is usually where I worked when I lived here. And we'll get that second drive back across the bridge again. You know, the interesting thing, guys, if you notice, we have to cross the entire river to get back to Ohio. That means that Kentucky owns the Ohio River, and on the West Virginia side, West Virginia claims it, so Ohio owns absolutely zero of the Ohio River, which I think is just plain damn weird. But hey, you know, what the hell do I know? They didn't ask my opinion. They marked it all off. But apparently Ohio owns absolutely zero of the Ohio River, just up to the water edge, just up to the bank. So there you go. You're just asking how close to Kentucky we were. That's it. Now we're back in Ironton. That's as close as we are. It's literally right there. Damn near Throw a Rock. Almost pee on the ground. They'd run that far, you know. Guys, if you want to join the channel and become a member, there's a link in the description underneath the video. You'll find a link there. If you don't see the join button anywhere on your screen, there is a link in the description. Take you straight to the join page. I guess we'll sit here a minute and see what's happening. Oh, not a problem, Ed. It wasn't much of a tour. That wasn't even the 3-hour tour, was it? It was more like a 3-minute tour. I guess the other place that, you know, if anybody's interested, we got the Riverbank down there. If y'all want to see that, I think you've seen the river at night before anyway, but if it's something you want to do, I guess I could drive down there and show you all the river. Hey, there's a Epiphanes, if I can say that correctly. How you doing tonight? Good to see you. I'm so glad y'all came to join me tonight. So like I say, if the Riverbank someplace y'all want to visit, you'll have to let me know. Otherwise, I won't go there. I've seen it a lot. Is there a place where you can park your van? Absolutely. Absolutely. JR said he wants to see the riverbank. All right, well, let's go take a look at it then. Wait till this gentleman crosses the path here. We don't want to run over nobody. I don't know, Jarvista. I'm not sure which bridge that is, so I really don't know. Didn't know they base jumped off of one in West Virginia. Well, those people, they're either crazy as shit or got incredibly big balls, one or the other, to jump off a bridge like that or anything like that. You know what they call base jumping? I'll be honest, I'm a chicken shit. There's no way you're going to get me to jump off something that high. I just won't do it. I won't do it. Yeah, Art, you could probably get by with that. Sure, why not? Chili's been doing it for how long? Art, you come out here, buddy. You can live in my driveway in your van if you want. I'll let you park up my driveway. Hell, I might even let you run an extension cord down through your sunroof like Chili did at I think it was at Josh's that he did that. It was somebody's. Hey, Miss Mandy, how you doing? Good to see you tonight. Hello, hello, hello. Glad you stopped by to see us for a bit. Lisa, did you say you went whitewater rafting? That's awesome. I had the chance once when I was a lot younger. I was about 16. My father wouldn't let me go, so had a all-paid trip. Hey, Blanche, how you doing tonight? I don't know if I've seen you before in the chat. Good to see you out there tonight. Yeah, Dad wouldn't let me go whitewater rafting, so I didn't get to go, but everybody come back and told me how much fun they had, though. Apparently it was a great time. I wish I could have went, but, you know. All right, guys, and here's our infamous Riverbank. Wanted to see it down on the river, so here we are. I'll get out down here and walk around a little bit and show you all some stuff down here. Hey, Christina S., how you doing tonight? Oh, I'm always having a great night, dear. Always, always. I don't know how to have any other kind. Oh, yeah, I'm always good here, Blanche. If I can get out of my car now. There's the bridge, of course. You see it reflecting off the water there. And there is the Ohio River. The lights you see on the other side, of course, are Kentucky. That's where we just came from, was driving across that bridge right there. Got a little fishing pier out here. You can walk out and fish and stuff. Or I guess more a boat too if you wanted. So there's the river. And I want to turn around here and show you all the wall here. Some of the stuff they have painted on it here. like they need to repaint part of it, don't it? See if I can get y'all zoomed in a little bit. So they've got it all painted up down here with stuff all the way down the wall here and there, as you see. I don't know, Jarvis. I don't know if we're going to get any cherries and berries or not, but we're out. We'll see. No, Ed, you should never eat any of the fish out of the Ohio River, no matter what. I tell everybody, my father worked for Allied Chemical here in Ironton. It went by many different names: Honeywell, Barrett's, Allied Signal, Allied Chemical. Of course, had many over the years. But he was the water treatment officer, which means that once the water was pumped into the plant, it was his job to treat it before it went back into the river. And that's why I tell people I don't even really like to drive across it, because I'm afraid maybe it'll splash on me. You should never eat anything out of that water. You should never touch the water. You should never be in that water at all. So that's why I don't fish here, and I wouldn't recommend anyone else doing it either. It's a bad idea. Might look pretty, but that doesn't mean that it's safe by any means, and that water is absolutely not safe, and don't ever let anybody tell you that it is. So now you know. There's more chemical plants and foundries and stuff all over the Ohio River, and this river is full of just garbage and nastiness. So please don't eat anything out of the river. It comes with one of those warning labels, like you're only supposed to eat so many ounces of the fish in a year or some shit. If they have to tell you how much to eat in a year, you probably shouldn't eat any. I mean, honestly. If you were starving to death, maybe. But if it's not something that you absolutely have to eat, if I were you, I would just leave the river fish alone, to be honest. I wouldn't eat any of them. I haven't, and I wouldn't. And yes, Lisa, you're right, it is pretty at night. Too bad it ain't that pretty in the day, huh? Looks all muddy and nasty during the day. At night, you can't see how dirty the water is. It looks a lot prettier at night. Better off eating a cat or a dog. You're probably right. I would eat a cat or a dog, I think, before I'd eat any fish out of that water, to be honest. Not that I'm looking forward to eating a cat or a dog, but it'd probably be a lot safer than, as long as they haven't eaten those fish themselves, then they ought to be all right, I guess. I reckon they're made of meat too, ain't they? That's right, ZXL Master Squirrel. Ida sounds Korean. That's funny, Kevin. Of all the things Ida is, she ain't Korean, I can tell you that. I know Ida. You know, Lisa, I don't have a favorite Thanksgiving dish. When I was a kid, I used to wait all year to Thanksgiving Day so that I could eat until I almost puked, and then a couple minutes later eat some more. But unfortunately, the older I get, the less I like it. I don't really eat turkey anymore at all. I don't really care for a lot of the fixings and trimmings anymore like I used to either, unfortunately. Used to love all that stuff, you know, the sweet potatoes, potato salad, all that stuff, but just not so much anymore. I don't know why. It's not my favorite thing to eat anymore. Speaking of dressing, Lisa, my wife makes really, really good dressing. Now that I like. If I had to pick a favorite, that'd probably be it. Roseanne says if I speed, she'll help pay the ticket. I don't know if I can get them to pull me over. I don't know. Well, the way that light's hitting the windshield, you can't see shit, can you? Let's turn around here. We'll do that. This big ass truck's in the way with a big ass trailer on it. So tell you what we'll do. We'll go up here and sit. Just get off this lot and go find us another place to park here. So that way the glare ain't so bad on the windshield and y'all can see what you're looking at instead of the glare. Dumb hillbilly with their bright lights on. I don't know why people drive around in town with their damn bright lights on. I ain't figured that one out yet. It's a dumb thing to do. Dumb thing to do. Oops. There we go. Damn holes. Jeez. Low Country HD Rider, $3. Hey, I appreciate it. I will absolutely have a cup of coffee on you, I promise. Appreciate the cup of coffee. I love my coffee. Lisa, I don't think you know what you're talking about. What do you mean drive around without their lights on? Never heard of such a thing. Three arms, huh? One attached close to a hip. That's about right. Oh, Sovereign Soul Unchained Mind became a member. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Very muchly, very muchly. Now you'll be in on all the members only lives. One of the small benefits of being a member. Again, guys, if anybody's interested in becoming a member, there's a link in the description under the video. If you can't see the join button, there's a link in the description. So that's where you'll find it. And if you don't know how to find the description, I'm sure that Chili has a video to show you how to get to it. Oh, look at that. Is that who I think it is? Wake Up America and Resist. I don't see him out there in the chat. Is Wake Up out there in the chat? A sing-along. You don't want to hear me sing, Colin. I promise you. Man, I've told people I start singing in the shower, the water quits running. Man, it's not pretty. Singing's not my thing. Listen to the way I talk. You know, it's not fun to hear this voice singing. I can promise you that. Glass breaks, dogs howl, people run and scream in terror. Hey, Wake Up, thanks for that, by the way. I just got that. I surely do appreciate it. Wake Up always hits me on the back end on my Cash App. He does that because he knows YouTube takes 30% of everything they put in there. So I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. Hey, Baby Doll Ironton. Hello. Good to see you out there, dear heart. Glad you came to join us. Hey, there's Mr. Legicator. How you doing tonight, sir? Glad you stopped by to check it out. You'll be off work here pretty soon, won't you, sir? I think his day's about done. Loose cunt? No, but we might be able to get a game of that going. You never know. I don't know if we can get it done at the old age home or not, but we might be able to get a game going. So how was today, Legicator? Was it a good day at work? Or was it just a day at work? Sometimes they're not always good or bad. It's just another day in the books. Oh, that tyrant McKnight, that damn tyrant. Evan, you tyrant. Tell him I called him a pig, Captain. You see that, Captain? Lisa's wanting you to pull me over. They're wanting to see cop lights so bad. They're ready to help me pay the tickets. Just if I get pulled over, it's starting to get pretty bad. Oh, Logan, I'd say if I wanted to find his vehicle, it probably wouldn't be that hard to find, I'd say. Probably wouldn't be that hard to find at all if I tried. What do you mean, let's not pick on McKnight? Let's do. He's not here to defend himself. We absolutely can pick on him, for sure. Hey, Lou, you might be right. He probably is going to try to sue. Son of a gun suing everybody else. Why not? Are you hearing this, Legicator? They're begging you to pull me over, sir. Pretend Terry is Chili and pull him over. That's all right. I'll take Chili's torture cuffs. He's a pussy. I'm a real man. I can handle it. Scavenger hunt. Go find Chad, huh? That's right, I got my trifold ready for Chad. He don't want to be pulling me over. Be a big mistake. I'll trifold his ass. Now, you know, what are you going to do when you're trifolded? Other than nothing. You're locked up and blocked up. There ain't nothing left. There's no recourse. You know, what can they do when I pull the trifold out? Oh shit, look here, guys. You wanted me to find Captain Chad's car. How about the man himself? Looky there.
Sir, you gotta stop filming me. I'm a tyrant.
Right. How you tonight, sir?
Good, good, good. Getting ready to wrap it up.
Almost done for the evening, huh?
Yeah.
You know who I'm gonna be out here harassing tonight?
I don't know if anybody's all for trading or shit.
Oh, look, guys, and here comes that other type. Let me switch this camera back around. Here comes that dirty pig right there.
Here he is.
That's one of the dirtiest pigs on the force, from what I understand. Definitely a tyrant, I've been told.
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me what the Third Amendment is? I need to know.
Not getting aggressive. Tell me all the smack you're talking.
Well, somebody's got to talk smack.
Everybody's got to do it. Well, we won't hold you, brother. I was getting ready to
So
go
that
into
dude is huge. Which dude? They're both bigger than me. Let me get out of this car, y'all. See what I'm talking about. I'll show you the difference in size between me and a couple of these guys. I look like I could be one of their children, for fuck's sake. Here's Legicator, and you can see he towers over me. You know, width-wise, he makes 3 or 4 of me. Here's Mr. McKnight, and of course he towers over me too. Everybody does, you know. Like I said, short people have to look up to me, or I have to look up to short people, so, you know,
No,
they all look down on me. There you go. We're about the same height now. That works out. You know I'm going to get called a bootlicker for being out here talking to y'all, right?
I thought that's what they wanted.
Well, that's what they want. I was just saying, it's coming, you know. It's what I have to deal with all the time. Did y'all ever
All right,
see...
guys, look at it this way. The whole idea is interactions with police. The whole idea is bridging a divide. And we're over here openly conversating and letting you see that there's nothing to hide. Sorry.
Baby Doll Ironton in my chat says, don't be picking on that cute little McKnight, that pretty little baby face, too cute to pick on. Well, I disagree. I think because he has a baby face, he's more apt to be picked on. I mean, geez, look at him. Honestly, when you look at him, it looks like he's not even old enough in Ohio to carry a firearm, you know?
Gee shucks.
Everybody's saying hello to both of you. Have y'all ever seen my hillbilly door opener?
I have.
How you like that?
That's high tech right there.
Right? Well, you know, when shit breaks off and you're a poor boy and ain't got the money to fix it, that's how you do it, you know? That's how I do it anyway. More than one way to get in the car, and it beats jumping in and out of the window like Bo Duke. I'm too old for that shit. Needed to do that 20 years ago. This ain't the General. You did get that one I sent you about the Dollar General, right? You should show him that one. He probably like that one. Did you ever watch the Dukes of Hazzard?
Yeah.
You have to get him to show you a picture of the Dollar General instead of the General Lee.
I can only imagine. Is it yellow?
No, it's the same color painted up, but it looks like a Ford Pinto or something. They painted up like the General Lee and called it the Dollar General. Might have been a Gremlin.
I've seen it.
They called it the Dollar General.
I gotta go in there and check on the reports and stuff before you end up the...
See, there you go, guys. There's that more of that, you know, I'm the boss, I got paperwork and shit to do. You know, I hear that from a lot of bosses. It seems like they hide out and supposedly push a pencil a lot.
He's getting ready to try to say that I don't have paperwork. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check his paperwork, and now since he's being a smart aleck, I'm gonna check it twice.
Yeah, like Santa Claus. Gonna check it and check it twice.
But lucky for me, I have no paperwork either. The others do.
Are you working tonight, sir? Well, there's one. There's one we'll build. Huh?
What, how late you stay? How late you work?
Yeah, so we'll get a pick on him a little bit, possibly. We'll see how all that goes.
Where's Mean Gene at?
He's at home with the old lady. He said they were going to watch a movie and get something to eat, I think. So I'm out all alone tonight. Lucky me. So hopefully we ain't got any pullovers. That's always my favorite nights when they just aren't any.
Well, we've been running calls. We don't have time to stop cars.
Yeah, well, you know.
It's
It's a
been hectic, but it always is.
conversation I'm going to have with my chat here in a minute. I don't like running the calls. You never know what you're going to end up in.
Neither
you know?
do we.
Well, that's kind of the point. You know, and occasionally I get there like right as or right before y'all do, and it's just not always necessarily safe to do that, you know. I'm going to try to talk them out of feeding me those tips. Don't do it. I don't want to go.
All right, well, guys, God bless you guys. Have a great night. Hang out with Perry. Keep him on his toes. Don't let him drink too much coffee. Listen, if you see him getting too much coffee, get on him. He don't need to drink all the coffee.
Well, shit, they pay me by the dollar to get coffee now.
Oh, my God, he's got a gun. Oh, aren't the police supposed to hate that?
And a camera. And a camera. The two things police officers hate work. You know, I drove around.
Chili would say so.
I drove around in this car for like 4 hours the other night with over almost a dozen. We had 11 donuts, and not a one of you guys pulled me over. I was amazed. I know.
If I'd have smelled it, you'd got.
Okay, have a good night.
You guys have a good one now. Appreciate you. Thank you. There you go, guys. A couple of the Ironton police. That was Officer McKnight, and I think y'all know Legicator, of course. So there's some people that'll argue and say they ain't worth a shit, and other people will say they're great. And me, I got to be honest, I only know them in uniform, so I wouldn't know. But they seem all right for the moment. Looks like I might have lost the chat again, guys. No big surprise there. I'm not surprised a bit, actually. That's about right, about par for the course. And we weren't moving or doing a thing. And so it looks like I'm going to stop this one and start another one again. Of course I am. Why not? We managed to squeeze almost 93 minutes out of it. But, yep, I've lost the chat. The last thing I have is Lou saying, McKnight, show us your trifold. And that's been couple minutes back, so apparently I've lost the chat again. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Did I say damn it enough, or should I say it again? Damn it. Damn technology. All right, well, I guess it works out. I need to go to the restroom and drain some coffee anyway, so I guess I'll do that, and then when I get over here at the gas station, I'll stop this one and I'll run in and go to the restroom and come out and start another one. So get ready here in a minute, guys. I'll be dropping this one off and starting, be number 4 tonight already. Jeez. Just can't keep one going, so. I guess you'll just have to chase me around YouTube the rest of the night. I'm sorry that it's working out the way it is. Damn technology, man. Like, I'm assuming the video, it still says it's live and it all seems to be working, so I'm assuming that you all can hear me just fine, but I can't see a single chat message. I've tried to switch it back and forth from live chat to top chat, and it don't make no difference. I still can't get nothing, and there's really nothing else for me to do, so I'll just have to stop it and restart it again, but at least we got a little bit longer out of that one, I suppose. YouTube's getting to be a finicky little puss, ain't it? Finicky little puss. Oh well. Makes about as much sense as putting tits on a boar hog, I tell you. Hopefully that was a nice little meetup. I was sitting out there and they seen me sitting there and come over to talk to us. How you like that? How many other auditors can pull into a parking spot and the cops will walk over and talk to them? I don't know of many. There might be some out there, not the ones that I've watched for sure, but there might be some out there. I think I'm kind of an anomaly in the auditing world. All right, guys, I'm here at the gas station. I'm going to go in and use the restroom. I'm going to shut this live down, and I'll start another one as soon as I come back out. So give me maybe about 5 minutes or so, and I'll be right back with you, all right? Sorry about that. I'll see y'all in about 5.